Welcome back. We're picking up exactly where we left off. It's quiet at last. Perhaps I'll pick up a book. Now that we know all's well. Greetings, peasant! So much for reading time. You better keep your talons out and ready. Is that a threat? I'll have you know, I'm recording this exchange. I wanted to immortalize your fears and doubts that overwhelm you. Now, contemplate my superiority and despair. Go on, I'll wait. Joke's on you. All you're immortalizing is me making this promise. I'm gonna beat you tomorrow. I won't even break a sweat. And that's true. Now, why don't you get out of here and mind your own business? Oh, I assure you, my business is in the forefront of my mind, and business is very good. It seems the sheeple of Rafta are less concerned with my benevolent surveillance than you guessed. Would you like to know what they say about you behind closed doors? There's nothing you could tell me that I haven't already read in an anonymous review. Well, here's one you might not have figured out. If you dare to stand in my way tomorrow, you'll be dust beneath my heel. I'm not backing down. I mean, I didn't let the shark man intimidate me. What chance does a little girl have? I'm not a little girl! Surely my regal bearing and keen stratagems have made that more than apparent. I am over 1,000 years old, and I shall live for 1,000 more. Well, yeah, but your cheeks are so pinchable. You pinch me at your own parable, you toothless jackal. Sheesh. I hate you. I'll crush you. You'll see. Did she really just brag about her regal bearing and then have a hissy fit? All right. It's the big day! I took everything out off the shelves, so we should be good to go. There's no time to wax nostalgic for bygone days. Now, when there's entertainment to be had. I'm Baptiste, here once more to guide you through the twists and turns of today's tournament. On the field, two legends of craftsmanship and commercialism, standing ready to compete for all the many glories they deserve. Let's give them a proper greeting, shall we? Hailing from a mighty overseas empire, our first contestant's small stature belies her imposing presence. What's the secret of her success? She says it's divine right and moral superiority, dummy. But she's made no secret of her love for the dark arts of capitalism. Give it up for Anuba! That's it. Clap. I'll know if you don't. Anuba's up against our reigning champ. Wow, I don't have no hope. CHTH. Whose tonics have already become a Rafton institution. I'm gonna have to write that down and look it up later. She works hard, fights fair, and pretty sure she talks to animals. She is Sylvia! You're a brat. You're a brat, and your sense of entitlement won't help you here. Shut up, I'm not. Looks like the contestants are chatting amiably now. They must be at least a little starstruck in the presence of our celebrity judge. He's a busy man, but he's made time to share his expertise and his winning smile. Of course I'm smiling. We're so close to the end. Before we get to the end, we've got to get started. Are our contestants ready to begin? I'm ready. I'm 5 steps ahead. But I'll give these suckers a show. Let's hope they like a tragic ending. They sound ready to me. Here we go. This potion will break a curse of silence, and surely as my foes break against my dread magnificence. That's a tall order. You'll also note subtle hints of candied frog. 1,200? I'm not even gonna have to argue. Sylvia, welcome back. Let's see what you've got. Silence cure. I got way too many things in here. Uh-oh. I am gonna have to argue a little. Oh, I have that negative on there. This one speaks for itself. That was a pun. I think on account of being a silence cure. I question your sense of humor, but the potion itself is very nice. They say silence is good, and this potion is worth... Oh. I'm ready. I only need like 20 money. Oh, it went down. Okay, so I need 100 money. That's so easy. Beautiful. Pump up, chorus. And we're done. Sylvia's skills have shown tremendous growth, haven't they? It's enough to convince me. Round one? Sylvia. I can't wait for a new bowler top. I won't give you the satisfaction. Yikes. Maybe this isn't going to go exactly as my Oracle algorithm foretold. But I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm in control. And I'm gonna eat your flippin' face, you worm. It's still anyone's match. What do you have for us next? Consider this masterpiece, a tolerance potion, aged for no less than 300 years. Where did you find a barrel that would last so long? Oh, I didn't age in anything so mundane as a barrel. No, this potion was aged within the hollowed out skull of the last potion maker who dared challenge me. That's certainly a rare vintage. What urged you the value of 1440? It's a lot to ask. Can you beat it? Tolerance potion. Tolerance potion. I think I can beat that. Right off. No argument required. As impressive as this tolerance potion is, even this is not enough to make Anuba terrible. Ha. Got him. Good singer. Now let's see if the potion itself measures up. It's even masterwork quality. I'm thoroughly convinced. No need to sell me on it any further. You're moving on to the grand finale. Dominated. Totally dominated. Rage, rage, rage. Yikes. 300 grand that we'll never get to spend. That's not fair. I should have won. Well, you definitely get the prize for the worst sportsmanship. This place is ridiculous. If Raptor would reject my gift, so be it. I have an empire to run. I've expended enough resources to establish a foothold upon the mud. So I'll go, but this knowledge shall be my consolation. I know what you're up against next, and you have no idea. No idea. Yeah, that is a little spooky. Well, that sounded ominous. But I'll worry about that later. I deserve like half a day to revel in my victory before it's back to contemplating impending doom. Did you see it? Anuba couldn't get out of town fast enough. I'm a gentleman, so I say good riddance. But you hated her stupid face, right? Come on, say it. It feels good. Yes, I hated her stupid face very much. But I also hope all this taught you a lesson about going on the offensive and staying on the offensive. When you're on a roll, give them everything in the kitchen sink. Add fluidity for 1 turn. Draw a card each time you play a card. What? That's not exactly a peaceful scenario, but you'll never be able to play this and Deep Connection at the same time. But every time you play a card, you get another card. Dangerous. I'm always happy for more owlish insight. Well, look at you, Sylvia. How far you've come. It must be disappointing to you. I mean, I know you like taking money, but I'm sure you'd rather soul shackle me to a desk. Nothing could be further from the truth. I'm rooting for you, young woman. I find that hard to believe. Nonetheless, it is true. Your situation has 2 possible outcomes. The bank I serve benefits either way. But I much prefer the outcome where both sides profit. To that end, I can accept your payment now. Don't spend it all in one place. Thank you, Sylvia, and please don't take it personally. The service I provide is a necessary one, dictated by the market. If I didn't do it, someone else would. Know that I'm happy to see you succeed. Does she have a point? Are we on the same side? I mean, you might both hope for the same outcome, but that doesn't mean you're on the same side. It's true I needed her services, and her bank's money to get this shop up and running. But it is a predatory system, and make no mistake, in this world, we have to look out for our own interests because no one else will. Now that is true. And we are done. We earned exactly 300k, and we spent exactly 300k. Another successful competition day completed, dominated. 1 round we barely had to negotiate, and the 2nd round, we didn't have to negotiate at all. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's open up the next day. Just to see if there's any more story elements. There's probably more story to be had. Like the introduction to our final foe. Just have to send 1 more competitor packing. Good morning, Sylvia. This guy looks like he's always looking at the camera. Oh. That was quite a show yesterday. Too close for comfort. I wasn't too worried. I see you've grown in confidence just as you've grown in ability. You remind me of myself, you know. Many, many, many years ago. Well, you're not much older than me, right? You got an early start, but you've only been working as a potion maker for a few years. You know, it feels like a great deal longer. Merp. Say, I don't suppose you're here to give me a scoop on my next competitor. I'm ready to crush him. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't you know? It's me. You're up against me next. What? I didn't realize. No one told me. It was Baptiste's idea. Naturally, he got a flair for the dramatic, and nothing more dramatic than going up against the best. He wants us to put on a show, figures it'll drum up interest in local businesses and inject some money into the economy. But we don't have to jump through hoops for Baptiste. In fact, I'm here with a proposal. Why don't you say we cut to the chase and you simply, forfeit? Merp. Forfeit? Why would I do that? Hear me out. I know you need the money. There's no shame in that. So I'll let you take the cash prize. I'll keep the fancy ingredient and my unassailable reputation, and we'll skip the whole circus. I could just have the money, Just like that. Just like that. I can pay off my debt and be free. But no. I'm sorry. I need that ingredient. What use could you possibly have for Maven Bloom? Well, it's sort of a long story, but nah. What the actual hell? Oh. Aha. I understand now. I see exactly what's going on here. Someone's been messing with powers beyond their control. I hoped to do this the easy way, but I can see we both have skin in this game. So be it. I've waited this long after all. I can wait one more week to get what I want. Brr, that sure did take a turn. You don't think he'll tell anyone, do you? About me? It doesn't matter. In another week, Helen's getting her money and you're getting your cure. Who cares if people learn you are a bird in the meantime? Well, it doesn't do much for my sex appeal. Suck it up, Oswald. I'm more worried about how intense Robin got all of a sudden. Even the lizards look menacing for a minute. People tend to show their true colors when there's money involved. He didn't seem all that concerned about the money, though, did he? In fact, he gave me an opportunity to get the cash without any of the hassle. I could be debt-free right now. I appreciate you sticking it out for me. Really wish you'd properly fix that ceiling beam, though. I've been a little busy, so have I. I have something here to help you cross the finish line. Authorized to make any potion you like using ingredients from any region of the island. Well, alright, I finally got my full license. Just in time for the final push. I also retrieved the details from the final competition. Take a look. Tier 6, Seeker, Curse Cure, and something I've never even seen before. I gather you already know who your competitor is. The potions you'll have to brew are no joke either. But look, there it is. The Maven Bloom Flower. We're so close. Right there, Maven Bloom Flower. Got it. It's as good as ours. And you're as good as cured. I like the confidence, but we're up against a living legend. Let's not count our owlets before they hatch. Why wouldn't you just say chickens? You know, actual idioms. You're not a real owl. Fruit ingredients cost more, flower ingredients cost more, fish ingredients cost more. Mobile banking. As heroes get better at their jobs, they're bringing merchants on their expeditions, selling off junk more quickly, and accumulating funds for better gear. Alright, we're gonna call it there, and we'll start on day 41 in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.